detective thrill me.
Thanks for joining us again. We're both watching a movie tonight that we've never seen, Jared.
Yeah.
It's a commentary.
I'm a little upset about it.
It's a commentary track for 2004's Talk. Torque, not talk, as in talk like we are. This one, I've got something to say about the director in this one.
Look, I'd intended to go through my entire life without ever seeing this movie, so you really screwed that up for me.
Well, I was looking for shit to really get into.
Yep.
So we will cover that. But quickly, Jared, before we get into what we're watching, quick bit of news. I heard an article, I saw an article written about the new Naked Gun reboot that said it was fucking shit. The script was rubbish. It was basically a carbon copy of the original. But what they did say, Jared, is there's a gag involving Drebin and diarrhea. And I was immediately laughing.
Okay, well, it's not all bad. It's not all bad news.
Exactly. I was like, how dare you? Like, we haven't even seen this movie. Like, I was incredulous about the whole fucking article. It's got a diarrhea gag. We're immediately laughing.
Yeah, of course.
So that was a bit of news from I saw that on Cracked.com.
Excellent.
That gave us a bit of an update on that. Doesn't sound good, put it that way. Now, what have you been watching?
What have I been watching?
Yeah.
Well, let's kick off with Unsolved Mysteries
Oh!
because I dived head first
I
into
also
the new season,
checked that out too.
and I finished a lot.
Yes, so did I.
Yeah, look, a couple of really good episodes.
Yes, one in particular that I really liked.
There's been 2 episodes that have copped a bit of heat. One being the Jack the Ripper, and one being Mothman.
I wonder why.
Don't laugh. That
why.
mystery is yet to be solved.
I know. That is a genuine unsolved mystery.
I can
That
tell
one.
you, it's a big bird. Solved.
But okay, let's go from the start. Jack the Ripper. It was, to me, it wasn't bad. It just was, I don't know. It just felt a little flat. Maybe
Yeah.
I think I agree with you. It was kind of like trying to take the current true crime junkies and give them a quick history lesson in Jack the Ripper.
Well, for me, it was like, this is what Unsolved Mysteries has always been. I mean, technically, it fits the bill. We haven't solved that one.
No.
So I don't think...
Nor will we.
It's different.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, it's different because they weren't playing it in that same way of, here's some info, let us know if you got anything.
Yeah.
We're still working on this one. It was what Unsolved Mysteries used to be.
Although they did say something about if you happen to have any photographs or old gear from that period.
I mean, how much are they intending to actually
I'll
receive
tell you
on
the
that
one bit that I didn't like. They didn't really dig very deeply into suspects. They kind of gave a couple and they were glossed over.
Well, they essentially rolled out a few suspects, and then for all of them, they were like, "Oh, you had an airtight alibi." Okay, well, fuck. What are we talking about him for?
Yeah, this isn't really going anywhere.
Yeah, but it to me, it holds an intrigue because, as I said, I think they're getting an audience. Like we're in the fucking mid-tier of the age brackets that are watching this shit.
Yes.
They're getting a lot of younger people, and it's quite possible that some of them haven't dug into, let's read an article on Jack the Ripper and go. So it was kind of like a Cliff Notes. Here they are.
Yeah, okay, so it wasn't too bad. Episodes 2 and 3 were all right, but I would have liked to have seen them at 25 minutes apiece.
Yeah.
Packaged together.
I agree with you.
With Robert Stack in the middle going fucking rabbiting on about something. I think that
I would accept an AI fucking
Stack
representation of that one because I really would love to have the bloke back on.
But those 2 were interesting enough. I must admit I had to laugh at the one with the fucking head. Yeah, the head they found.
Yeah.
And old mate who kept inserting himself in the investigation, and they were like, "Will you take a polygraph?" "Oh, you fucking oath, I will."
Yeah, he failed
fucking
it.
pumped up. Yeah,
brilliant.
He failed fucking dismally.
I mean, everything pointed towards him.
I know. And I think they were correct. He talked about his fucking pet dog being still frozen in his freezer, and they said they think his mum might have been still fucking somewhere.
Yeah.
I
got questions.
I guarantee you he's in fucking involved pretty heavily.
Yep.
Episode, was it 4? The one about the girl that was murdered in the conservatory thing at the uni?
Yeah.
That was excellent.
Yeah.
Like, that episode was genuinely fucking held me for 50 minutes, and I actually thought to myself, there's some really interesting shit here. Like, this could be solved.
And
like,
they gave a touch in those ones about how much it took out of the people that were investigating it. And how much they put in and how badly they wanted to fucking close this one. But
I liked the way it kind of touched based with she was murdered. There was no forced entry. There was some looked like she'd been handcuffed. There was baton strikes, and then it was like it could have been a cop. It could have been this guy because he was dressed as a cop. Like, I really liked some of that. It was cool. It was it kind of rang everything together quite nicely.
Yep.
Mothman.
Let's talk about Mothman.
Mothman fucking just bullshit.
Now, I mean, I've made gags about this, but I always fucking loved those ones on the original because, and so this is why I'm wide open for this, is because if you're going to do something like what they used to be, this is what it was. And there was a couple of touches in this episode that they nailed. And then they quickly fucking went away from all that.
I think it's because, and we had this conversation seconds before we decided to record here, was they take themselves too seriously.
They do.
And the original didn't. There was kind of a goofy silliness to it.
There was a silliness with the reenactments and stuff, but Stack's voiceover always took
it seriously.
No,
but I mean, your Bigfoots, your Mothmans and that, there was kind of a goofy charm to that stuff.
It's hard to take it seriously when... I mean, I'm trying not to kick the guy.
There's no shred of evidence?
Not a shred of evidence. I'm trying not to kick the guy, but then the guy says, when I was young, I used to see figures made out of shadows, and that never stopped. And I'm like, fucking hell. Is this the guy that we're taking all our... He's the guy this is the guy that is deciding whether a witness is credible or not. And the guy that's deciding with him starts tossing out, well, some people think Mothman travels interdimensionally. I'll tell you how Mothman travels. He spreads his wings and goes...
Well, I'll tell you how he travels. He doesn't, because he doesn't exist.
But then, so
my
the
favourite bit,
the
though,
part,
Jared.
I'll tell you the parts that they nailed.
Yeah.
They got the fucking original episode.
Yes, that was cool.
There was one where Stack had talked about this, and they show it with Stack. And then they kind of touch on, okay, well, here's where that one led. There was a bit more to it and whatever. That was cool. They didn't go too far into it. They also started touching on the phenomena of what do you do when multiple people have seen this at the same time? But then they didn't fucking go anywhere in it. And you need somebody else saying, here's the possible explanations that may not be Mothman.
Yes. But the funniest bit for me was the first woman talks about how she saw Mothman. He was on the street and he had human legs and feathered body and that. And I was like, sounds like some dude who's been hazed. He's come home from a fucking frat party.
He's been tarred and feathered.
Correct. It's not Mothman.
He's trying to say, can you call me an
idiot.
Uber? But he's had his mouth taped shut.
Yeah.
The one that got me was the mother and daughter who were like, "Oh, we're walking through the just walking through a back lot, and then we see this thing floating up into the sky." And I was like, "Oh, okay, well, all right, let's see what they've got to offer." And then they said we both independently drew it or got someone to draw it for us, and here it is. It was just a pitch black figure with no feathers, no nothing. They said they didn't say any wings. They said this thing just fucking levitated. I'm sitting there going, this isn't Mothman.
Yeah. Who's this guy? What's his name?
You need another episode on this guy. Because that's not Mothman.
Yeah. This is not even close to Mothman. I fucking disregard them.
Yeah. But there was some real spots where you look at it and you can see why people are upset. Me, I'm still
not
saying,
upset.
give me
I mean,
another one.
fuck
Give me
yeah.
another one next series.
I'm
you
not
got 5
upset
episodes.
by that
Give me another one.
Like, in my opinion, you need that.
Give me Frogman.
You
or the
need
fucking,
it. You need it.
The skunk ape or something next time around.
Does he levitate by himself because he might have been floating around fucking Chicago streets?
As you pointed out,
With
though, they go,
Mothman.
there was one guy who was riding along on his bicycle and he caught something on his GoPro.
It's a fucking bird.
But then they
Clearly.
said, the guy says, it turned out just to be a bird. Well, why are we talking about it? You just wasted 45 seconds of the episode on this. What are we talking about it for?
It's because you cannot fill 50 minutes of fucking documentary time
So you're
on
telling
Mothman.
me you can't fill 50 minutes of Mothman. So you've got to give me a GoPro footage that captures a bird.
You've also got to have skunk ape reenactments in there as well.
You wait till you hear about skunk ape. You'll fucking enjoy that one.
Oh, fucking hell. If there's no Mothman evidence, there's zero skunk ape evidence.
Well, this is the funny thing. They said
skunk apes are tier down.
No.
Yeah.
Skunk apes are the same tier as Mothman. I mean, they're both in the highly questionable tier. But look, the funny thing is they never address. They go, oh yeah, well, it's been seen a lot around Chicago. And then they put the little map up. I'm like, well, Chicago's a big city that's going to have a shitload of CCTV.
Yeah, where's the CCTV?
People's home security cameras. None of them have got it.
No, because it doesn't exist. No, like, this is like the
Why do I enjoy 50 minutes of something that I know is bullshit?
Jared,
explain it to me.
The people who are on there are just fucking delusional. Like, well, they are. Like, in a sense of they've kind of got together with this group that's kind of told them that this is legitimate.
Just a quick side note.
What are those
guys? I spoke to you, like, how do I get a job being the guy that
flogs fucking Mothman sighting?
Being the guy that determines whether your sighting or not is legit. And makes a living following this shit up.
But this is the thing, Jared. This is what I mean. That guy is telling every dickhead who's fucking told him that I've seen Mothman, that it's real. Like, not one of them, I guarantee you that guy has never said, oh, no, I don't believe you.
No, probably not.
Because I guarantee you that if it's not Mothman, it's fucking Skunk Man or whatever. Like,
I'm just putting it out there that you and I could fucking quit our day jobs and start hunting yowies
what do you
or
reckon
something.
he's making? Is he making 6 figures? Because if he's making 6 figures and doing that bullshit, then yes. I'd fucking very much like to do it. I can tell you that the fucking Yowie was recently seen in the back streets of McGregor.
Yeah. You can start. I come over and I say, no, I know this bloke. He's a fucking bullshit artist. Yeah, that's not a credible witness.
Listen to me. Yeah, it's definitely real.
I say, this guy is not a credible witness. I've known him all my life. Would you like to talk about Mothman? Because I've got some credible sightings about it. I've seen it myself, actually. But also, over the other side of Canberra.
Also, Jared, hell, it's like those knobheads who reckon there's a panther on the loose and it's just a fucking cat.
Yeah, but there's actually videos of that, and it's fucking big.
Yeah, I know. There is videos of that, and that's
Mate,
not.
If that's a fucking feral cat, I don't want to come across them.
That's not real credible. Yet you've got no fucking video evidence of Mothman.
But I'll tell you the difference to that. There's actually plausible explanations for that one.
Yes.
There's plausible explanations of people or military units or whatever that have come over with exotic animals.
Yes.
And fucking let them loose.
Yes.
So that is a possibility.
So there is some sort of evidence,
Mothman,
even though sometimes it's not credible.
Mothman is a longer fucking...
It's a long boat to pull, I think.
Yeah.
But look, on the whole, it was the best season of the lot. By far.
Yeah,
it kind of hit some more runs out of the park more than it missed.
Yeah, I would have another season of that quite comfortably.
Okay, my stuff I've got very little.
Well, that was only the first thing.
Oh,
I've got quite a bit more.
Fucking hell, you've got a big list.
I don't know if I mentioned this to you. Well, I watched Deadpool 2, and then I went to Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yes. How was that?
Yeah, cool. I liked it. It's run-of-the-mill Marvel movie, but the cameos and shit,
yeah,
I wanted to see.
It's pretty funny.
And it was really, it was a good laugh. So that was cool. I watched Death Game on Joe Bob.
Death Game?
Now, I didn't know going into Death Game that it was the film that was remade as Knock Knock, and I fucking hated Knock Knock.
Oh.
So
Was it bad?
No, it was actually pretty good.
Okay.
I think it was much better handled. The performances were really unhinged, and I actually thought Death Game was a bit better.
Okay.
I watched a slasher that I saw. I think I heard about it coming out quite a while ago, but I saw it pop up on Tubi. It was called Final Summer.
Oh, yes, I wanted to see that.
Yeah, don't.
That's rubbish, is it?
Tom Matthews is in it. Tom Atkins was credited, but he was fucking, as far as I can tell, it was only a picture of him.
Tom Atkins.
Tom Atkins was credited.
Hell. So was it really
It wasn't
bad?
even a fucking photo. It looked like it was a painting.
Was it bad?
Oh, it was terrible. It seemed like the entire film was like out of focus. It was really, really boring.
Fuck.
The killer looked terrible.
All right.
It's yeah, I couldn't recommend it.
Because I went looking for that. Thank Christ I didn't fucking actually.
I mean, I
stumble
currently logged it on my letterbox as a 1 out of 5, Adam. So
Oh,
I can't really,
okay, so
I
that's
can't
not
really
good.
recommend that. Outside of that, I was in Tubi original territory.
No, okay.
I knocked up a couple of them. I think I mentioned Toe to you last time.
Yes,
so
you
that
did.
that was the last Tubi original I watched.
God, that was rubbish.
I then came across Calamity Jane, which I had heard about because Stephen ML had mentioned that Emily Bett Rickards, who was also in Arrow, was playing Calamity Jane, so he'd signed on to play Wild Bill Hickok. And then here it is on Tubi Originals. I'm
How
like,
was it?
fuck, okay. It wasn't bad. Just a short, sharp, cheapy.
Okay.
The thing with that one is, with a Western, it's probably easier to do on a budget because you just got to get fucking, settings with a lot of trees and dirt and shit like that. And there's sets that are already built to be Westerns and shit like that.
Yeah.
So the lack of money doesn't necessarily show up as much with them. So I had a bit of fun with that.
Okay.
And the last one I watched was Killer Body Count, which was directed by Danica Esterhazy, is it? Who did the Slumber Party Massacre remake.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I actually really liked it. Again, they do quite well to not show the budget.
Yeah, okay.
They find it's kind of set in this Christian camp. It's got a little bit of a they-them vibe,
Okay.
but there's a bit more comedy to it. And yeah, all in all, I had a good time with it. I thought it was good fun.
Good.
So yeah. What else have you got?
All right, mine was short and sharp. Went and saw Twisters.
Yep.
I did a little mini review on Instagram. I really liked it.
Yep.
I thought they did a fucking fantastic job. It's exactly what your summer blockbuster should be.
Did you get in the D-box?
I didn't get in the D-box.
I was
It
in a
already
D-box
out.
session. Fucking hell, she didn't stop moving.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. The fuck, I couldn't even get it. Like, Wolverine had come out, so the D-box was gone,
Yeah,
mate. The D-box was taken.
gone.
But I really liked it. I thought I was very skeptical of it initially. I was kind of like, why the fuck do we need this? What's it going to bring to the table? The trailers weren't exactly outstanding.
No.
And I remember just thinking, probably skip it and see it on streaming. But then when you came back and said, it's actually really good.
Yeah.
I checked it out and I really enjoyed it. I thought they did a fantastic job. And once again, they pick a pair of really good actors with a really good chemistry.
It was just one of those movies you're like, I'm glad I saw this one in the cinema. This is just fucking popcorn.
Yeah, popcorn entertainment. Some really good stuff. They actually threw a couple of little curveballs in there. Nothing too huge, but they did some good things there.
How'd she grab you when, you're just sitting in your cinema chair and then Luke Combs comes bursting over the speakers? Yeah.
Fucking loved it. And that's, throwing in that kind of country soundtrack was cool.
Well, I kind of love that they went for the soundtrack. They're like, let's get all these artists and do original songs and do it like we haven't seen a soundtrack really since the 90s when they were doing that shit. When the soundtrack was like, oh, here's a massive movie. Check out the massive soundtrack we've put together. Yeah, yeah. It's kind of fallen by the wayside a little bit.
Yeah, I dug it. So I thought it was really good. The only other two I watched, me and my wife changed genres again, and we went down the sport route. But my wife did the picking, and I'd missed out.
Right.
So we only ended up watching 2 sport movies, and then it kind of went south. But there was one golf one that Kathy picked that was called The Long Game. Had Dennis Quaid in it. It was all right, but golf's hard to make exciting, Jared. Do you know what I mean?
Somewhat.
It's hard to get excitement going.
Well, the legend of bag of ants
Exactly.
might beg to differ, Adam. But,
Well, I can put it this way. I'm not punching the air like Rudy
well, it
when
hasn't
I'm
been
watching these sorts of movies.
it hasn't been exciting since Caddyshack, really, has it?
Oh, no, of course not. But the other one was really interesting. It was called Naiad, and it was on Netflix, and it was a true story about Diana Naiad, who became, I think, the first woman to swim from Cuba to Florida. And she tried it when she was 28 and failed. And then she fucking did it when she was 63. And we're talking 115 miles.
Fair effort from the old bird. I can't walk 100 metres these days.
I've currently got foot problems, Jared. I can't walk more than 20 metres without going, oh, fuck. So this woman swims for 113 miles or whatever it is. It's the worst possible fucking... Like, imagine doing that.
Yeah.
Imagine hitting the water K1 knowing I've got a lot of time left in the tank.
Got a while to go yet. Imagine hitting the current that's pushing you the other way. I'd be back in... I'd be back at the start.
Yeah, I'd have fucking circled back around and headed to grab fish and chips after I'd got out. But it was really
run
interesting.
into the water, dip my foot in and go, fuck, she's a bit cold today.
Not today, tomorrow, definitely tomorrow. But it was really good. It was actually really good. And it had a solid cast. Jodie Foster, Annette Bening, Rhys Ifans. It was really, really good. And once again, you just kind of see the quality of like Jodie Foster.
Yeah.
Like again, like a different type of role for her. And just, fuck. We just haven't seen enough of her. No. I think it's probably because she's done other things.
Yeah, yeah.
And her career has not been the be-all and end-all of everything.
Yep.
But yeah, it's always good to see her. And it was actually a really, really good movie.
Let me guess, you were going to come in hot with The Rookie.
I was coming in with...
Rudy.
What was I looking
Cruises.
for? Oh, that's right. No. I was after a couple of films that I couldn't fucking get. I couldn't get them.
Right.
The Replacements was one that I was after.
Yeah.
Could not get it unless I wanted to pay, and I chose not to. And there was another one, I can't remember what it was, but once again I had to pay for it.
Yeah.
And I was just like, fuck
I'm already
this.
shelling out $100 a month to various streaming services with the proviso that you fucking give me everything.
But of course, Jared, they were from the 90s.
Yeah, of course.
Clearly
Yeah,
they don't exist.
Jesus Christ.
But that was me.
Yeah.
Done.
Right.
All right, Jared. Let's fucking set this up. And while we're setting it up, I'll give you some details on the film. Talk from 2004, directed by Joseph Kahn, who directed a slasher film called Detention. And I'll have some things to say about that as we watch this film. It's produced by Brad Luff, who produced Urban Legend, and Neil H. Moritz, who produced The Fast and the Furious. And it's written by Matt Johnson, who wrote a Taylor Lautner film called Trances. Never even heard of it.
Not the good trances.
No, not the good Trances. Not the Tim Thomason Trances. We're underway. Warner Brothers. Yeah.
Warner Brothers logo.
Okay. Right, so it stars Martin Henderson as Ford, Ice Cube as Trey, Monet Mazar as Shane, and Dane Cook as Neil Luff. The budget was $40 million. The box office was $46 million worldwide. Joseph Kahn has stated in interviews that studios prevented him from creative control of the film. He wanted to make a dumb movie for smart people.
Okay, so what did we end up with?
I don't know. We're about to find out, Jared.
I mean, you've been highly critical of the music video to film aesthetic.
I have.
Immediately, it's looking just like a music
Exactly.
video.
So we've got two cars racing down the road, Fast and the Furious style, and then up comes a motorbike. My problem with that stuff is, and we've seen it many times, and I'm not saying that music video directors can't, make it in film, but they have a tendency, because it's not a 3-minute video. It's a 90-minute film that requires plot and shit like that.
Yeah.
And a lot of them, I think they find it
Very
hard to
different
do that.
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street remake is the classic example of that. All right, so we got the two cars racing, motorbike up there.
Oh,
I mean, it's exciting.
up the guts. Lane splitting.
It's all happening. It's got a Fast and the Furious.
I mean, I don't know if I'd say exciting just yet, but
no, it's got a Fast and the Furious vibe.
it's very bright.
Yes, it's very bright. A lot of close-ups.
Yeah, we look like it looks like Ash fucking tooling up for a fight with the Deadites.
Yes. Martin Henderson. We're immediately introduced to Martin Henderson.
Who's back in my good books after X.
Oh, yeah. Martin's always been in my good books. But it's Martin. Martin's not a leading man for me. If you get my drift. Like, he's not the kind of leading man you put in an action movie.
He also never really got a good role. Well, actually,
Well, talk. Sorry.
I didn't mind him in the ring. So he could get a crack at a big sort of, a movie that made plenty of cash.
Yeah. Oh, what have we got here? It's a showdown. The two guys who got beat in the cars are now here to sort of teach him a bit of a lesson.
But wasn't he not involved? Who cares? Now you're pushing kids. Fucking hell.
What the fuck? This movie's off to a terrible start. Oh, it turns out he's also a great motorcyclist, but also fucking John Wick. Yeah.
Of course.
Once again, the classic kind of like, these guys, and they can't be beaten. They're the greatest at everything.
Please explain to me too. Okay, I get you like cars, and you're working on them. But as far as I know, people with cars like that like to keep them tidy inside as well. So why do you have a fucking tyre iron sitting on your passenger seat?
Yeah, I know. Shouldn't it be in the boot? There's something about this. It looks kind of. You were correct. It's very bright. It's very bright. It's kind of over the top.
It looks like fucking Road Rash.
Road Rash.
Everyone used to have the different fucking colours so you could tell who was who while you were knocking off their bike.
Jay Hernandez, what are you doing? Oh, no. So he meets up with his buddies. I think I've seen that dude before. I don't know who he is, but... Good Lord. Yeah, this is the Fast and the Furious, isn't it? This is basically like an attempt to do that.
Yeah, I think so. Good to see wherever we're at was early on the sustainability wagon's got a few wind,
yeah,
a bit of wind farm happening in the diner. Good on him.
Yeah. It looks good on film.
That'll go down well in Middle America.
Yeah. Oh, dear. Are they real? Or is it just a fucking projection or something?
I think they're real. Or, I don't know.
Look, it looks great on film. You know that the director was like, oh, yeah, we've got to do it here because these things are out the back.
So immediately Henderson's dropped. That's not a bad bit of work. Bit of directorial work. Oh, and then we're back to fucking
wind farms everywhere.
Look Jesus Christ. Yeah, look. Immediately, Hendo's dropped that he's got a mess. It's my mess, not yours.
Oh,
is he talking about the movie? You guys can leave it here if you want to. You don't have to appear for the rest of the film.
Yes. Look, again, slow-mo, the desert.
Why does the desert look so fucking shiny?
Well...
It's dirt. Fuck.
Well... Oh, man. No. Like, this is too... I guess you can kind of see that sort of film clip aesthetic, can't you? Yeah. Like, you can really see it.
I mean, let's be clear. If he was on these roads, he'd have got off at the diner. His face would have looked like he's just come out of the mine. He'd have been picking grit out of his teeth.
Yeah, he would not have looked like he just came out of a fucking catalogue or something, and then proceeded to whip two blokes, handsomely. Oh, and look, some of the motorcycle riding stuff is good here. Yeah,
but I don't want to watch 80 minutes of that. Alan. If I did, I'd
Jared, it turns out nobody did.
If I did, I would have fucking hired a Crusty Demons bloody video or something like that.
Look, I'll tell you what I read, Jared, and I'm wondering if this is going to come through here. It was the director was saying that he was trying to make a parody.
Yeah.
And then they took control away from him and recut it. And
because he said he didn't know anything about motorbikes.
Yeah, something like that.
So he wanted to make a parody of a motorbike film.
Yeah.
Look, clearly the guy's got some ability because, as I said to you, we've just had a quick look at his filmography. He's still making film clips for some of the... I mean, he's made multiple film clips for Taylor Swift and people like that. Plenty for DJ Khaled too. Probably not quite on the same tier as Taylor Swift did by books. But
No, but I don't think... And look, I watched a movie that he made called Detention that I thought was fucking awful.
Yeah.
And I told you, Jared, I watched it with my wife and my daughter, and when it was over, there was just silence in the room. Nobody commented because they couldn't work out what they'd just seen. It was good. It was so bad. It was so bad. But again, I think they were going down a parody route with that too.
I told you this looked like fucking Road Rash. Look at it. It looks exactly the same. We're punching on now. This is Road Rash the movie.
There's the truck from Jewel.
Yeah, right. There we go. I like that.
You like that?
I love an Easter egg.
Yeah, I like an Easter egg too, but not in a movie like this.
Who else was worried about Jewel?
True. What's happening? Is this like gangs or something?
Okay, well, here's where some of that, like circling around that.
Oh my God, what's happening?
Oh my God.
The acting sucks, and I think, and one of the other problems too, and I know this is a movie that probably requires a lot of kind of directorial flash because it's an exciting kind of, it's supposed to be exciting.
Look at these blokes. Sorry, continue.
But every single shot has got to be some sort of fancy bullshit.
Yeah.
So that's why there's no narrative structure or anything, because everything is just this like little...
Yeah, it's focused on
the shots.
How this looks.
Yeah.
And look, he's doing some cool shit with like these reflections in the knives and the mirrors and stuff like that. But as you said, that doesn't make a good movie.
No. So Ice Cube,
especially when everyone's dressed like this.
They're all in leather and do-rags.
But they're all in leather that's like, as I said, they're all sort of matched up. So, oh yeah, here's the guy in the green suit. Here's the guy in the yellow. Oh, look, the guy in the yellow's riding a yellow bike. What are we doing here?
I don't know.
Ice Cube's doing the Ice Cube angry face.
Oh, but Ice Cube he'd probably be ashamed of himself, I'd say.
I think he's gotten better as an actor, but when he does his angry shit, especially right here, it's just so... It just looks ridiculous. It always looks the same.
Yeah, it's kind of got...
Ford's been gone a long time.
He's been in Japan.
But he's come back and we're going to punch on. And
it's the gangs? Are they gangs?
Well, the police seem to think so.
Oh, Martin.
I'm just hoping Martin will look at Ice Cube and go, feel how hard my cock is.
Well, at least I get a giggle out of that. Yeah, look, It's too focused on the visual and not anything else. And admittedly, maybe you're trying to avoid everything else because it's all shit.
Well, nothing's really happened yet, but
but you know
I
what I
get the
mean?
sense that it'll
It's
be
probably
that way
all
for the whole
shit.
movie.
Like,
I'm getting the sense that I'm still going to be upset with you for making me break my rule
Well,
of
you and me
attempting to
both.
fucking take a dirt nap without having have seen this movie by the time.
okay,
I
so
do
hang
it.
on. So where are we? What the fuck's this?
Kid Rock's around, so where Kid Rock is, the massive pile of coke is somewhere.
Yeah,
around.
somewhere it's been, chipping away at it. But what is this? Is this like fucking spring break?
Well, it's
motorcycle
the same,
people?
It's the same as where these massive car races are in the Fast and the Furious.
And
Pretty
the
much
cops
what
know
you
nothing
said.
about it? Is that-
I think it's pretty much the same thing.
Oh my God. Yeah, there's a lot of.
I mean, fuck, it looks like fucking Burning Man.
I know. It's a fucking festival. Has she got champion fucking tattooed on her
I
arm?
think so.
Oh, God.
Look, chains. I'm telling you, Adam, this is Road Rash the movie.
Oh,
Someone's on
it kind of is now. Now, this guy is on to. What the fuck's happening?
Oh, fuck.
like I enjoy a piss up like the next guy, but this would fucking do my head in.
Mate, if I was jamming a Budweiser down my neck, the last thing I'd be attempting to do is ride a motorbike,
And then jump off it and get back on.
jump on
At the
top
same
of
time.
it and fucking stand up. I can tell you that would not end well for me.
Okay, so this is his ex-girlfriend, I would suggest.
Yeah, gotta be.
She's obviously good with cars and engines
of
and stuff.
course. She's like Rain Man when it comes to taking an engine apart, Adam.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't think that I've never heard of this actress. Was she a model, maybe? Turned actress?
I don't know. We'll find out very shortly, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote you letters.
Oh, man.
Martin, you did not. You didn't have time to get off your fucking bike.
Martin, stop talking, because fuck, every time you do this thing takes a bit of a downward spiral. Okay, so he's reconnecting with his
letter.
cronies.
Oh, God.
Is that's that fucking bike dude? I can't remember his name now. He had a reality show. So yeah, there's another Easter egg for you, Jared.
Not one that I'm interested in.
Yeah, I thought you wouldn't be.
What was his reality show?
Oh,
I'm sure
fucking
I'll
custom
seek it out.
choppers or some crap.
Oh, yeah. Custom choppers.
Something like that.
Sounds like a fucking dental reality show.
Well, you know when they had that one with Big Paul and Little Paul or whatever the fuck they were?
No,
they were
I
into
do not.
motorcycles as well.
I do not. American Chopper?
And that was not his show, but that was the show that was on at a similar time.
Right.
Oh, hang on. Okay, so is this the guy who doesn't like him? Is this his villainous?
Yeah, because you're
Crew?
wearing fucking bright leathers.
Yeah. We're wearing black.
Isn't he also in the Fast and the Furious, this bloke?
Is he?
I believe so.
Okay. So this is his old crew or what?
Yeah. You're wearing leathers that are far too bright to fucking be in our gang anymore.
How
pal.
dare you wear leathers that like that? You know, that are covered in fucking patches and, you know, Fiorelli and all this sort of bullshit. Like, you know, how dare you look like you've just ridden in the fucking MotoGP? Oh my God! Look, everything's
Jamie Presley.
Is that Jamie Presley?
It
Fuck
is.
me dead. She looks different.
Yeah. Vince, that's his name. He was Vince in the Fast and the Furious.
Vince.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Hang on. Yes. Yeah, I do remember him in Fast 5.
Jamie Presley she seemed to be someone who had a pretty strong career, but just showed up in a ton of shit movies.
Well, it was kind of like, second tier stuff.
Yeah.
She never quite... Although I think she had what you'd call a solid career.
Oh, of course. She did My Name is Earl. She had roles in, like, movies that were reasonably big, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, a few stinkers in there.
Not much is happening here, Jared.
Oh, I just looked at her filmography. She was in something called The Karate Dog.
The Karate Dog. Like recent?
Can we watch that instead? 2005.
2005. What has she done recently?
Talk was in 04.
So she was going through a bad period.
She did Not Another Teen Movie, of course.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Joe Dirt. Tomcats. She was in Tomcats as well. What has she done recently? Seems a bit of TV stuff.
Yeah.
TV series.
I mean, this looks like fucking Expo 88. It's like the Motorcycle Expo.
Yeah. 99-cent store. Funnily enough, you'll find the Talk DVD in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I wish Ice would stop making that face. The Ice Cube angry face that he's kind of... As I said, I feel like he has gotten better, but...
Why do we keep fucking... Look, Jared, I enjoy the fact that... Because, just to let people know, we're now in the back of a limo with Ice Cube and the guy who played... What was his name? Vince. Talking strategy or trying to get back his fucking motorcycles or whatever.
Vince wants to sling some dope.
Right. But... What...
But Ice Cube being the motorcycle gang leader with a heart of gold says you're not doing it on my streets. Or is that because he's already doing it?
Yeah, I got the fucking streets sewn up, buddy. Take your shit, peddle it somewhere else.
Yeah.
No, I'll tell you what's irritating me. I do like the fact that you're catching some of the footage in like a mirror.
Yeah.
But they're doing it all the time.
He's ditched a bit of that, hasn't he? Oh, no, there's still mirrors going on.
We just saw one a second ago.
Why do we keep showing shots of the fucking dog close up? I love dogs.
No,
I
love dogs too.
I mean, the dog should be credited higher than Vince at this point.
Okay, sorry. What's happening? I tuned out for a second. Okay, so supposedly,
talking business.
Supposedly Martin Henderson stole their bikes or stole someone's bike.
Yeah, something like that. Another close up of the dog.
Yeah. Okay, we're back on the strip. There's another mirror. If I had to fucking drink,
oh shit, we've dropped a fucking tool in front of the mirror.
If I had to get drunk, if it was a drinking game, I'd be fucking shit faced by now.
Oh, of course, yeah. Every time there's a shot in the mirror, slam down a Budweiser.
Yes,
and then go and ride your bike and stand on top of it.
So this fucking event's got security. Minimal. It's Fry Festival or like what was that?
Fry Fest
or Woodstock 99. It's fucking definitely Woodstock 99.
Well, it might be the same security company that did Woodstock 99.
I mean, this relationship seems barely kind of. It's vaguely interesting.
Is it?
Well, it's not even vaguely interesting.
Can you tell me what's interesting about it? Because I'm not getting it.
Look at him. Look at the foreplay. If I can chase each other through the
Look how many sparks I can fucking fire off my bike here.
Oh, my God. And neither of them are fucking riding those bikes, probably.
No, of course not. Oh, Hendo's riding that one.
So they're having a little bit of a, cheeky kind of chase through the back blocks
through the what?
Here.
I still don't know where the fuck we are.
Look at Hendo sitting back on the bike, jeans on, Ramones t-shirt. I have never seen so many groups of people descending together to have, look at this. Jared, look at this.
Fuck, Adam, we should have been riding motorbikes when we were young, obviously, and get invited to parties like this.
Who's
Is that Poison on stage?
Oh, if it was, I'm not leaving the fucking place.
Yeah.
But look,
wait till
look
they
at
play.
this. This is just a fucking music video. This entire sequence is just a music video.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a punch on now.
Yeah, you poked the bear. You've got Hendo angry now.
Yeah, you pissed off Hendo. Now he's fucking. But now he's getting threatened by every man and his dog. I don't understand. Like, which. Okay, so is Ice Cube like a good guy or a bad guy?
Well, he's got his gang.
The Heart of Gold. The Heart of Golds.
The Reapers, is that them?
I don't know.
He's got his gang. And then the other bloke's got a gang.
Okay, so Ice Cube is owed the motorbikes?
Well, I don't know. Fuck. Looks like Ice Cube will take payments in.
You seem to be fucking put out when I asked you, when I asked you about
well,
that.
I'll put out that we're watching it.
I'm
Adam,
trying to fucking clarify, Jared, for the listeners.
Well, they're probably onto it. We're not.
God almighty. I don't think anyone's going to watch
It's
this.
looking to me like there's 3 gangs.
There's 3 gangs, okay. No,
Sorry,
Henderson's
there's 2
not in the
gangs, and Hendo was previously in one of it. He's a one-man gang. Hendo.
Is he?
Well, look at him. He can handle himself.
Oh, he's a one-man band. Big fella. This shit's only been going for 23 minutes. Just to fucking give you an understanding. Oh, Christ. It's only been going for 23 minutes. Fuck me.
Did Ice Cube just hit someone so hard that their legs, he flipped them over and their legs were in the air?
Did he?
Looked like it.
Do you think this is parody, Jared?
Well, Joseph Kahn did. If Poison was on the stage, yes, it's a parody. But
I
would also be enjoying it more.
If Poison were up on stage singing nothing but a good time, I'd be fucking, I'd be loving life.
Yeah. And then, they'll just bring it back down with an every rose has its thorn and we'll be fucking arm in arm with a Budweiser in hand.
Yeah, all the problems between the 2 gangs would have gone all the way.
Why is there no fucking... Is there no doors on the fucking dunny stalls? That's unacceptable.
Yeah, I know. Like, yes, I like to pee.
Yeah,
I pee
okay
in nightclubs. I don't usually take a dump, but
correct.
If I
need to, I'd like a door.
Or if I'm going to yak, I need a door to make it look like I've, so to at least, shield me from others.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so this...
Okay, so the 2 bad... Okay, so the guy that threatened Henderson, he is now being threatened by the other gang.
No, isn't he threatening this guy from Ice Cube's gang?
No, yeah, he's he from Ice Cube's gang. But he was threatening Henderson too.
The black guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's part of Cube's gang and the other gang's separate, aren't they? Are you actually watching this movie?
But I mean, every shot is fucking in red, and I don't know what's
My rods and cones, they're all mixed up, Jerry. I can't.
Okay, so they're strangling him with
a bike. Of course, we can't just do it the old-fashioned way. We've got to make sure the police know it was us.
Yeah. Oh, Jesus, got fucking grease around his neck. I wonder what did it.
Yeah. There's grease and there's a hair that looks like it could be from a mullet.
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely those guys. Definitely the Hellions. Yeah, why did I pick this one?
Don't know. I'm baffled.
You're baffled.
Now it's very green.
Yes,
we went
yeah.
from very red to very green.
Yeah.
Is it green because she's all systems go between those two?
Oh, it's definitely systems go because he kind of seduced her by chasing her through the streets on a motorbike.
So who was the paying customer that he's fixed the chopper? I'm assuming that's the bloke. I'm assuming it's Vince that he's talking about.
Maybe.
I mean, me and you, at this point, we're just fucking guessing.
Fuck me. I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, that's exactly what
Okay,
he's talking
so this
about.
is where the bikes were. They
Yep.
disappeared. So there's a misunderstanding, Jared. Martin says he didn't steal the bikes. They were filled with kilos of crystal meth. Exactly what I expected. I knew it.
You were onto it from the get-go. You were like fucking Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, yeah. Well, look, I knew Martin was a fucking meth dealer from way back.
Yeah. No, look, he said I dropped off the face of the earth. I say fucking smart move.
Yeah.
You've stumbled on a bike against meth. You've probably made the right call.
Yeah. I took a desk job. I stopped riding motorbikes and took a public service job.
Yeah.
And they
I've been
never
working at the
found
tax
me.
office for the last 6 months.
They never found me. Yeah. Oh, look at the courtship here.
I mean, it's Romeo and Juliet.
I
all
know,
over again,
I know.
Isn't it?
Yeah, it's very convincing, isn't it?
It is. So, what about it is? What about it's not grabbing you so far?
All
Adam?
of it.
Okay.
Like, again, I'm trying to come back to what the director said about how it was parody. But
Yeah.
even on those standards, I don't see that.
No.
I don't see a parody. I see, fuck, everything is red again. My rods and cones are fucked. I can't. And this bullshit between, like, the door, the side of the room separating the shot. Like, it looks like shit.
Look,
Like,
Adam, I'm not
fucking
going to
hell.
go too deep into my love life, but if you knock on the door and I'm in the middle of something, I'm not answering the door.
Yeah, if I'm
not
in the
getting out
cot,
of bed
if
going,
I
"What
am
are
in
you
the
doing
cot,
here?"
because I can tell you I've only got a short period.
I'll be done in 35 seconds.
I've got a very short period of time to get this to happen, right? So don't come fucking barging in on me.
He didn't even budge in. He knocked on the door and old mate's jumped out of bed. I'm saying, no, not now.
Yeah. I fucking no hablo inglés.
Come
Like,
back
if you've
in-
come to the wrong room,
Come
mate.
back in 3 minutes.
Yeah. 3 to 5. Okay, so the cops are involved.
Wore black and orange leathers.
Fuck, is that Gary Cole?
I can't
No.
tell because everything's fucking so...
It looks like fucking white Danny Trejo. Sorry. But yeah, he's got one of those mustaches like Danny Trejo.
Oh, man.
A US government are involved.
Oh, my God.
Fucking hell. Oh, it's Adam Scott.
Well, here's where the parody might come in. Oh.
Okay, so now the FBI is involved.
And they look like
They look like
they're part of Triple X's team.
Yeah. This was all during that period, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Fast and the Furious, Triple X, this pile of shit.
It's bullshit.
And, you know, like, to be in the FBI, you weren't in a suit and shit. You were walking around in your fucking Chuck Taylors, things like that.
I would love to hear Adam Scott talk about this.
I would love to hear it too. I don't think it'd be fucking complimentary somehow. Because he looks like a mammoth.
Has he got
douchebag.
frosted tips?
He does.
Oh,
Did you have them?
Oh, no,
back in the day?
well, I think I had a bit of sun in. That was about it.
A bit of sun in my ass. You definitely had tips.
I never had tips.
You had tips.
I didn't know you could fucking go and spend to get tips, Adam. I just thought it came from a $7 bottle at fucking Priceline.
I mean, look, that's not a bad shot.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like the sun at your back and, the
Lens flare.
lens flare.
Is that part of the drinking game?
That's, well, if you watch Detention, there's plenty of that.
Oh, God.
Yeah, okay, so now the FBI's after Henderson. Is that right?
Looks like it.
Fuck me. What's happening? What am I into here?
It's kind of got...
Oh, so these two are now, they're dating.
Hot and heavy.
They're dating.
She looks like Angelina Jolie in Gone in 60 Seconds too. That agent.
Yes, a little bit.
It's just a mashup of all that stuff.
Yeah, it's like they took Fast and the Furious, Triple X, these sorts of films and just blended them all together and got this. Oh, God. It's the kind of bouillabaisse you wouldn't want to eat.
No.
And look, I love Martin Henderson, okay? I'm going to be straight here. I'm a big fan of Martin Henderson. But even Martin should have smelt this and thought, no.
I've seen these other movies. And although some of them have something to offer, I'm not sure this one does.
Do you think that Martin thought, well, it's right in that period where there's all these sort of, car and vehicle movies? Even if it's shit, it'll make money.
Yeah.
So, it'll be a nice stepping stone.
Was that bloke getting shaved up in the diner?
Is this the diner or is it?
Well, everyone's sitting down.
Look, that's not bad.
Oh, it's across the road, is it? Yeah, it's near the diner.
Okay, so it's not Gary Cole.
It's
because I could have done with fucking what's his name? What was his name? What was Gary Cole's name in fucking Office Space? Lumberg. I'd love to have seen a bit of Lumberg.
You thought it was Sheriff Lumberg there, did you?
That would have been funny. You would have been looking for the TPS reports. What's happening?
What's going on with the maps?
I don't know. What?
Well, obviously prior to GPSs, but I thought these people knew where they were.
They're in the desert.
Okay, I don't know. Honestly.
They're all urinating at the same time. Fucking funny.
Yeah.
God, an entire motorcycle dag's taking a piss at the same time. She's got Champion on her fucking tattooed on her shoulder there. Is it Champion?
I thought that looked like Pennzoil.
One of those. It's a brand name for a motorcycle thing.
Stop fucking circling around people too.
Yeah. So he's got Michael Bay's disease. Because if you got a case of the Bays, it's usually means you're circling every shot.
Doctor? You happen to be dizzy from all the fucking walking around somebody that you've been doing.
And also you've got fucking, what is that, ear stuff? Tinnitus or whatever? Because everything's fucking blown up next to you.
Really?
All right, okay, so the guy who was getting shaved is now fucking gun toting.
Firing guns everywhere. Adam, you've got a lot to answer for here.
Oh, fuck. Do I what? God. I thought this was going to be bad, but I didn't actually expect it to be as bad.
Here we go. Circle around somebody.
Yeah, circle it around, yeah.
Shit. That's an astonishing mustache, though.
It is good, yeah, it is good. Yeah, the acting.
Yeah, but we did it with a bike chain, and the FBI, they took the bait. That's all we did.
Yeah. The FBI have got no fucking technological tools. They won't work this out. It's any old bike chain. Did I say that Dane Cook was in this?
Yeah, he's in it. He's in it somewhere.
Is he?
Yeah. He's on the credits. Yeah, so it was I mean, the FBI's taken the word of a known associate of someone in another bike gang and just thinks, yeah, bike chain, she said it was him. Sounds about right.
Yeah.
Let's get on it.
It was, the DNA and shit was still around at this stage.
Oh, of course.
So I guess when you're wearing leathers...
it keeps everything in. Yeah, nothing comes out of there.
Yeah, this person's been murdered. The smell of leather is heavy in the air. Must have been a fucking motorcycle gang.
Okay, can you tell me, is there any purpose for this shortcut business other than
so we can ride
making a movie?
Yeah. No, there isn't. There isn't. We've got to ride through some different terrain.
Fuck up our bikes.
Yeah. I mean, those bikes they'd be fucked after this. And look...
Now, I don't know a lot about motorbikes, but I do know there's fucking dirt bikes.
Yes, there's a reason
those are not dirt bikes.
Yeah, and then these are not dirt bikes. And they would not have dirt bike, like, wheels and stuff like that. Look, even directorially, Jared, I mean, it's fucking cut to ribbons. Like, a shot doesn't last for more than a second, you know, like in the action scenes.
Fuck. Bit of the old pull focus.
Oh,
and back again.
No, he's gone back. You fucking douchebag. Like, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, you've seen this before, but have you seen it twice?
Yeah.
In a row.
So have you seen it go
reversed
in and out?
We're fucking in caves.
We're in caves now. So basically, these guys have a fucking party in every part of the world, in a part of the country.
Yeah, we'll do it in a warehouse. We'll do it in a cave. Rave in a cave.
Admittedly, if Poison came out on stage, I'd be fucking immediately excited. I'd be like, these guys are back. It's funny that... Look. I've never seen a movie that's so, like, using high-octane machines like these be so kind of low-octane in all facets.
So you need to inject a little bit of NOS in there.
Yeah, you've got to fire this thing
movie.
up. Now, come on, you have to fire this up a bit.
We're strangled by a bike chain. Shit.
It was us. It must be us. Okay. Oh, shit, one of you guys is a murderer. Yeah. That's what I'd be saying.
Hendo, was that you? It sounds like it was you.
It's got you written all over it, mate.
Yeah. Last time I checked, the FBI would look into a little bit about what the witness is doing as well.
Yeah. Well, not if you're FBI agent Adam Scott.
No, of course. We're just on the hunt. I mean, their investigation's gone in 60 seconds. That's why they're fucking right on to the next. Yeah, we got our picture. Boom, we're off.
Because no two sprockets are the same. We matched the chain to use...
See, the FBI probably could have worked that out.
Oh, for
like
God's...
a fingerprint. Fuck. You guys are blowing my mind.
Yeah. I am fucking... I mean, if you keep this up, I'm going to be fucking... This is Investigation 101.
Oh, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lacking, Jared. Lacking. We've just hit the halfway point. Lacking.
Yeah. We've hit halfway.
We have.
Holy shit.
Nothing's
That's
happening.
a positive. that's the only plus I can pull out of this whole situation at the moment.
Hang on. It's not all bad, is it?
It's pretty bad.
Yeah, okay.
So the gangs are the Hellions and the Reapers.
The Hellions and the Reapers. So who's the Hellions?
The Hellions are the...
Is that Ice Cube?
No, the other ones, aren't they? Big if you supposedly work the fucking FBI. Jesus Christ. Oh. Who's your witness? Oh, it's his girlfriend. Oh, shit.
That's not going to hold up.
Well, you're starting to poke holes in my case here, Hendo.
What? Quality fucking person in the community, not scumbag.
I couldn't tell by the way she was dressed. I mean, shit. The Hellions vest she was wearing wasn't.
Well,
wasn't
I'm
tipping me off.
outside of my. When I spoke to her, I'm outside of my fucking skill sets as an FBI agent because she wasn't dressed in leathers and riding a motorcycle.
Well, she was in the leathers.
I specialise in motorcycle crime.
As far as I can tell, I didn't see her riding the bike, so I don't know. Shit.
Oh, so this is kind of like that point in the Fast and Furious movies where they get their heist together, and this is where they do it.
Oh, did they just take a shot at Fast and the Furious?
They did. Jesus Christ.
You're on thin ice when
Yeah,
the Fast and the Furious is a better movie.
Yeah. You're on thin ice when you're taking shots at other movies that are better.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. And Fast and Furious is by no means a great movie, but it's fucking a lot better than this.
The police has got all the highways blocked.
But we just rode through a fucking canyon before.
I just went to Car Lovers to fucking get all the shit off from the last fucking shortcut we took.
Damn, I'll have to ride through the desert then.
Jesus.
Oh, he looks like an idiot. Look at him.
Adam, he's also investigating like an idiot, unfortunately.
He doesn't look like a fucking cop at all.
Oh, God. So, I mean, it's...
Again, I feel like there are still parody elements being dished around here somewhere.
They are, but it just looks stupid.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't... I don't know. Reapers! Shit! I thought they were still in the desert.
I thought all the highways were cut off. Where are we going?
We look like we're going to... I don't know. We look like we're going to farm
We're
some
driving
bananas or
through a
something.
fucking forest now. What's happening? Like, these motorbikes are not fit for sale after this.
No, they're fucked.
They're fucking ruined. And again, this is strictly done for the visual purposes.
Yeah, I know,
right?
but it doesn't even look that good. Like, I'm not an automobile enthusiast, Adam, but there's points in the Fast and the Furious, especially when you get to like the heist ones and things like that, where I think that's pretty fucking cool and it looks exciting to watch.
Yes.
I'm not seeing it here.
No. This is very unexciting. Like, it's just, there's something again, directorial, I don't think it's very well directed. I think it's all over the shop. And it's...
You're not a card-carrying member of the Joseph Kahn fan club.
No, I'm not. But I do admit that early on, there were some decent shots. There have been a couple of decent shots. But now, we've got into a point where...
Head-to-head. I could do a bit more of that.
We've got to a point where the guy doesn't seem to know how to fucking to hold the camera still.
Yeah.
So
in his defense, the story's not...
No.
It's not airtight. The story's not
Some guy just hit a fucking tree and went arse over tip.
George Miller would have been happy with that one.
Mate.
The story's not as tight as a pair of leather bike pants.
No, it's not. It's not. No one's actually ridden on a road in the last half an hour.
No.
Okay, so this guy's stalking her in the...
Is he just going to walk straight into this? Good. I like that one. Yep.
Yeah,
Excellent.
you're okay with that, were you?
A muffler right to the bugle.
Are they going to get on this? On this train?
Well, fuck, I hope so. At least that might be somewhat exciting.
They are, look. No.
You're not
That
happy?
looks terrible.
No, I'm all for this.
Fucking terrible.
Just give me something. I'm still not sure what Ice Cube's after in this whole mix. Were they his bikes or something?
Well, I thought they were, but you counted and said you didn't know.
I don't know. I parried. I don't know if I counted. I just parried because I wasn't certain about it all.
I didn't want to know. I did not want to know.
That's bullshit. The fucking going through all these computer fucking generated shots.
But this is what I'm saying. This is fucking ludicrous. You can't watch this.
Well, you made me, so I kind of have to.
You can't watch this with a straight face.
Well, is this the parody part?
I don't know. See,
This part looks like, okay, well, we're going to parody an action sequence by going over the top ridiculous.
Are they taking the piss out of Fast and the Furious?
I think, well, when I watched this part, I think, yeah. But those stupid shots fucking kind of ruined this because otherwise I'm like, okay, well, I can go with you there. We can do a little bit of riding on top of the train and through the bloody train carriage and whatnot.
Look, guys, I've got an idea for you.
Shit. I don't need that shit. We've got to go from a shot under the fucking, the rail, the fucking train line back above it and shit like that.
Okay, Henderson's going to help Ice Cube here. He's going to save him.
Well, he should because he's the bicycle, the motorbike gang leader with a heart of gold. I thought that's what we established. Well, that in the movie that we're watching, that's what I got out of it.
But even this isn't even exciting. Like, that should have been reasonably exciting. You know, the guy's trapped in front of the train. Guy goes back to help him. Like, you know, the train's bearing down on him. That's excitement, Jared.
The evidence suggests otherwise, Adam. It was not exciting.
But it wasn't. But it should have been.
So where's he gone? Latched onto the train?
Yeah, he must have. Because he couldn't have gone anywhere else. No. He just walked off. He fucking walked off. But the train was so long, Ice Cube couldn't see him. Again, back in, we got another shot from the fucking, from the mirrors again. Deary me. Like, unfortunately, like, because there's no plot, like, none of this stuff gets vaguely interesting.
Mm.
Okay, so now Ice Cube's conflicted because Martin Henderson helped him after he fell onto the train tracks and almost got fucking pancaked. Oh, dear. We just hit the 50-minute mark. With credits, I think this is 76 minutes, surely.
Fuck, I hope so.
Oh, God. I'm running out of things to say.
Oh, mate. You've really screwed us over on this one, haven't you?
Oh, dear, oh dear. Yeah, I've made an error. Like,
I still haven't established, and look, it's possibly because we were chatting while it was going on, but I still haven't established what Ice Cube's problem with Endo is.
He stole his bikes, didn't he?
But no, weren't they fucking... His name's Henry. I've been calling him Vince because that's his name. I'm going to continue to call him Vince because that's probably what he would want to be.
Well, that's his real name.
I thought they were his bikes full of crystal meth.
Okay, so where does Ice Cube fit?
I still don't know. I don't
Shit.
know. We missed it somewhere along the line.
Oh, look at this. Every different pairing's got different colorizations of the shots they're in. Do you know what I mean? Like, a minute ago we went back to old mate Henry, and he's standing there in like greys and shit, and now we're in this stuff for the FBI, and we're circling around the car, obviously.
Oh well, you couldn't do it any other way, could you? What do you do when there's someone in frame? I circle them.
Do you think maybe we need... Look, Joseph, I think what we need is a static shot. No, mate, it needs to be going around in circles.
Circle them up.
All right, so they're breaking in... Oh, so they're going to... That's how they're going to get away from the cops. They're going to travel in the back of this truck.
So I think Ice Cube's problem with him is he thinks he is also bamboozled and thinks Hendo killed the other bloke.
Killed his brother?
Is it his brother?
I don't fucking know. Somebody mentioned killing someone's brother.
I think that's what he's upset about. The guy that got killed, and everyone pinned it on Hendo because Vince had a foolproof plan that, I'll get a bike chain. I'll do
Hendo's an easy target.
In a motorcycle fucking club, I'll get a bike chain and we'll pin it on this one bloke. Yeah. This plan is not foolproof, Vince. I'm getting some parody elements from Scott now.
Yeah, look, again, I feel like there is stuff that either wasn't in it, was cut out after the fact, or it just doesn't, like, it didn't, part of the reason why it didn't, it didn't make any box office and no one was interested in it is, A, because it sucked ass, but B, the parody elements went over everyone's head.
Well,
so
I
people
think
thought
it's
that
quite
it was meant to be
possible
exciting, but it's not really.
But did they reshoot? Or is he saying that he was forced to shoot it without the parody elements?
Well, it was his first movie, wasn't it?
Yeah, so he's saying he wanted to make a parody and they made it.
Who gives this fucking guy $40 million?
I don't know.
Straight out the gate.
I don't know. Hendo, you should have stayed in Thailand. Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah. The movie would be like 2 minutes long.
$40 million in Thailand, you'd fucking live it up forever over there.
Oh, mate, I'd have the kind of plastic surgery that makes me look like a handsome lesbian. Like,
I'd come back from Thailand looking like that bloke that goes, I can't feel my face. I'd have the veneers.
I would have implants everywhere. Like fucking implants in my ass, ab implants, chest,
You'd
back.
be like Buff Bagwell. You'd be getting dragged to the hospital because one of your implants is fucking rejected.
Like, I would live in Thailand just in a fucking hospital.
Yeah, take that one out, then put another one in. That's all right.
Yeah, none of them work. Like, they're not muscles, they're just fucking bits of rubber or whatever.
I'd be like that guy on Instagram or the social media that I saw this week that was sitting there going, everyone's telling me how great my veneers look, and I've never seen anyone with veneers that look this good. That'd be me. Look at these choppers. They look great.
You know what? I would have loved a set of veneers, but the more I look at the people who get them, I'm like, fuck me.
Yeah.
Plus, also, certainly in the Hollywood game, the veneers are too wide.
Yeah, you don't.
They don't even have a fucking stretch of colour in them.
No.
They're fucking so wide it's not funny.
Fuck, Adam, this is the brightest movie I've ever fucking seen in my life. Everything's neon or fucking bright yellow or bright red or bright green. Like, it's too much. Tone it down.
No, but Joseph doesn't know anything else.
Oh,
Joseph's idea is jack that up.
Joseph's idea is in 3 minutes, this will dazzle you, but in 90 minutes, it's fucking searing my eyeballs out of my fucking head, Joseph. They're sizzling at the moment. I'm just Joseph, fucking
filmmaking 101. You need to fucking take a breather occasionally. You know?
Just a touch. This bloke's a lunatic.
Yeah.
Just
oh, fuck, he's up.
Could have done with a bit more of him.
Vince is not having him, though.
No.
He looks like Chris Hemsworth.
I mean, he's sort of a parody. He does a bit, doesn't he?
He does look like Hemsworth.
But Hemsworth decided to get into the Mad Max. He looked at the bikes over here and the bikes over there and thought, I'll get into those ones. Thank you.
I'll get in with this fucking crew. Oh, here's Dane Cook.
Oh, man.
Oh, he seems way out of place.
Well, this is parody, surely.
Yeah. Yeah, this is fucking parody city. Like, and again, why is this still there?
I don't know. It's fucking silly, isn't it?
Well, it like, why have we got that stuff?
Oh, God.
Are we making up to the fact that the movie makes no sense?
That looked like Billy Ray Cyrus driving the truck there. Before Billy Ray got cool again and started, going with soul patches and long hair and things.
No, Billy Ray had long hair from the get-go. Achy Breaky Heart,
Oh,
he was
but he had
long-haired.
a mullet long hair. He didn't have
Oh, he didn't have like fucking sort of...
didn't have bangs.
He didn't have bangs. Billy Ray hasn't got bangs, has he?
No,
Oh,
no.
God.
Probably not. Nah, they've already fucking...
Yeah, they've already ran
out
off.
of there.
Oh, no,
Oh,
here they
of
come.
course. Oh, we're in fucking cars now.
Oh, shit. And look at how fucking overexposed the fucking footage is. Oh, dear, oh, dear.
It's a lot.
It is a lot. It's a lot. Like, the average human being can't handle this kind of shit. Like,
Well, I can't handle it. As I said, my eyes are hurting. I love that they roll out these two FBI agents.
fuck the police. Oh, Ice Cube had to say fuck
had
the
to happen.
police.
Like they roll out these two agents, and it's like, oh, we're not normal. We're cool. We're hip. We are the best of the best. And they've done fuck all the entire movie.
Well, they've just chased after
They've
them.
just chased after them and not gotten close yet. That's as close as they've got, and they still fucked it up.
So now we've moved on to car racing.
Oh my God.
Oh, fuck. Joseph. Fuck me.
Adam, you owe me.
I know,
You
I
owe
do.
me a
You know
lot.
what? You know what? I'll sit through Trading Paint.
But that'd be your selection too. I mean, you gave it to me and I haven't watched it.
I gave that to you as a gift.
It
This
cost you
is the thing that
$3.
irritates me.
As far as I know,
I gave you a fucking
it cost you
gift.
$3.
It
Can you
did.
confirm or deny?
It cost $3. But I gave that to you as a gift.
Good.
Okay?
So I'm going to re-gift it.
Ah, fuck. So we're making out whilst driving. Oh. Yeah, look, Martin's probably embarrassed by this.
Is he?
Yeah, I would have thought so. Although in Martin's world,
Look,
this
from his perspective, it probably would have been fucking great fun to make because you're jumping on the bikes and you're fucking around and doing that sort of thing. And there's not a lot of high-level acting required.
yeah,
from
exactly. No one's asking you
They're not
to
asking
break
you
out
too
the top china. They just want the fucking.
Hey, here we go. Now the cops are into it too. Is that Dane Cook again?
Yeah, he's back.
Jesus.
So, I mean, Dane Cook's a cameo.
I'm so sick of those fucking shots.
Yeah, going through things and fucking up.
Like, it doesn't look cool when you know it's. You didn't do that with the camera.
Yeah, you did it CGI.
I mean, when Georgie Miller's doing it, you know it was.
There's a fucking steady cam going through three cars.
He told the cameraman, with this car, when we line up with this car, you've got to dive through the fucking.
Yeah. You know, but you're going to use some CGI, aren't you? No. No. No, like, those shots they are cool one time, Jared. Like, if you did that once, I might be like, that was all right.
Yeah.
But the problem is, it's been done 1,000 fucking times in this movie.
Honestly, those characters the agents are ridiculous. They're the characters where I'm looking at it and it's like there's parody.
Yes.
But everything else is sort of... Fuck that, it hurt, wouldn't it?
It would. You'd take you off your bike, wouldn't it?
You don't have your helmet on and you've just gone flying through
a
plank of wood. Oh, dear.
This is a disaster. What? Fuck.
Okay.
Because both Martin and Ice Cube have had a crash, basically, and not a scratch on them.
But they got those leathers on, Adam. They'll save you from anything.
Yeah. But it's not the leathers I'm worried about. It's not the slide.
As far as I can tell, you can still fracture a bone while you're wearing leathers.
Yeah. But also...
Ask George Miller's crew.
Especially that poor cutter who's doing... that fucking poor cutter who's doing like fucking...
Every time you mention that, I laugh. Even with the knowledge that he broke his leg. Like...
or somersaults or whatever the fuck it was. I shouldn't laugh either. Okay. So they've just had a punch-up on the road. So Junior was his brother.
Who do you reckon, Ice?
It's not hard.
The guy that's been sneering at everyone and threatening everyone and punching people and... I'll tell you who it was. It's the guy that wanted to deal the drugs in your territory, Ice.
Yeah. I should be fucking more switched on to this shit.
How did you get into the leadership position?
Exactly.
You're missing obvious things here, Cube.
Do you think... What the fuck is happening?
Chuckle at this.
Yeah, what's happening?
He's getting cut out of the car and still having a chat on the phone. I mean, essentially, Hendo's the only bloke in the movie with half a brain, which is kind of stupid.
What do we got in here? Shitload of bikes? Oh, yeah, of course. We just happen to have it. Oh, are these the bikes that he stole?
Yeah. That's the ones that he stole. Surely. And Cube's sitting there going,
There's
how
the
did it
mess.
take me this long to figure this out?
Okay, so, yeah, Cube's there going, oh, okay. So...
Oh, shit.
So you didn't kill him?
Bugger me. I had all the clues and I didn't spot it. This guy's pissing me off.
And the bloke next to him's like, dude, at our next AGM, you're fucking out.
At the next Reapers board meeting, you're going to have some questions to answer.
Yeah, all those opposed? Have you been in charge? Okay, so she's out of the mix too, is she?
I don't know.
Yeah, she's not involved.
But these two are best mates now.
Oh, of course.
Cube and Hendo, they're tight. I mean, even their fucking looks like it should be a dingy fucking bike.
Yeah, it's like all fucking garishly fucking filled with lights and
with these fucking.
There's going to be death here. Yeah. Okay, so does that mean the Reapers or the Hellions or whatever have turned on them?
The Hellions have turned up on those other ones.
Yeah. Okay, so they're setting up a sting. Is that right? Setting up a sting for
Trying to set up
Henry's.
a sting. But given the way that these blokes have operated with everything else, no surprise that the Hellions are onto them.
Yeah, no surprise at all.
Again, we're going to have questions about this at the meeting, Cube.
Yeah.
You're going to be grilled.
You're going to be grilled pretty heavily
on
about your
these
fucking
things.
understanding of what was going on.
He'll be here. Okay.
I think the thing for me, Jared, is Martin Henderson, I can understand why you're in this. Okay?
He's not the biggest issue.
No, he's not the biggest issue. But a guy like Ice Cube, who was pretty successful in other ways, and yes, I know he was only sort of starting to dabble in acting at this stage, he didn't really need this. Is that?
Can you tell me, go person by person through the cast and tell me who needed this? Which one? Who needed it?
Well, I don't know. Nobody really, but what I'm saying is Martin Henderson, you can understand how Martin ends up involved, okay? Because he's an up-and-coming actor, and this could be a break for him.
It's the leading role.
Leading role
in a $40 million
in a $40 million action movie, right? Ice Cube, he doesn't need that. Oh, twist.
Oof.
So there's a twist. The FBI is involved.
Yeah. Is he working with him, or is he just going to take it and fucking sling it himself? I mean, Scott looks like he runs with those crowds pretty comfortably.
Yeah.
Frosted tips.
And all.
The Hellions, sort of, we're taking on a new look. We're frosted tips.
Are you sure those tips are frosted, or is it just a fucking...
I think it's just the garish fucking colours.
Yeah.
Shining through the fucking thin parts of his hair. Now that I look at it.
So Martin set a trap by turning everything into a bomb.
Oh, Adam Scott.
Oh, yeah. Adam Scott definitely would not look upon this fondly.
No, fuck.
He would just be like,
the
what was I
second
thinking?
we get off this, I'm searching. I'm Googling. I'm
If he's ever
YouTubing
mentioned
Adam
it.
Scott talk and seeing what he's got to say.
Not a lot, I would reckon. He'd be embarrassed by this. So he's in business with this guy.
Vince.
Hemsworth.
I'm still calling him Vince.
Hemsworth Light. Do you think this was potentially longer?
I hope not.
No, but...
Fucking hell.
Because it's 80 minutes. I mean, fuck. That means it's cut
Adam,
down to bare
they've
bones.
really struggled to stretch this story into 80 minutes, to be honest. Because they didn't have all the...
This is like a 50-minute Unsolved Mysteries.
And even then we're saying they could have cut this to 25 and put it back to back with another episode. Oh, God. Jamie Presley, can you just act like a normal person for one,
just for a
one
second.
part in this movie?
Yeah, I'd like to see her going, I'm just going down the shop for a fucking litre of milk.
Yeah.
Like, just give me something. Because you can't act like this all day long.
No.
There has to be
There's
moments.
got to be a reprieve. It's
where you're
mentally
like-
exhausting.
Yeah, exactly. There's got to be moments when you're like, fuck, I'm just normal.
Oh, dear, oh, dear. Sneak out the door before you start doing that. That was a wrestling move.
Yes, it didn't work. What's
Off the
happening?
bike.
Like, this
drop
is
kick.
fucking
Why is everyone
ridiculous.
fucking tied up in chains?
Adam Scott. And we've got fucking like a GoPro strapped to the front of him.
Yep.
See, we've got to give somebody for everyone to fight. Yeah.
Yeah. She's a fucking karate expert too.
Of course.
I mean, you couldn't kick that high in those fucking pants.
No.
Surely.
No, look, I haven't worn a lot of leather in my day.
I can't say I've worn leather pants, that's for sure. I've worn some questionable pants in my time, but not leather.
Once wore some jeans that were ladies. Remember that? I told you that.
Okay, so can we compare? Do you think you would have been able to do a high kick?
Fuck no, because they had, they're a different cut, Jared.
You're piss. Yeah, it'd have been a fucking squash sausage.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so that guy's a fuck. Shut up.
I just love it, Rube.
Why is everything moving so fucking fast?
I don't know. I wish I could have said that for the other 75 minutes of the movie. I just, I can't help it, Adam. I just enjoy it when you remind me of the many times you've been an absolute idiot in your life.
It doesn't even end on. Oh, well, I guess is this ending on high with him on the motorbike?
No, we're going to be chasing. Surely, someone's going to be chasing him. Oh my God!
I mean, look,
That would have killed her too, wouldn't it?
No, I assume it did. At least there's a gigantic explosion there. I'll give you that. But this
so
is
sick of those
fucking
fucking
ridiculous. That looks awful.
Yeah,
The
it
fucking
does.
entire shot made of
A little bit of product placement, just very subtle.
bit of Pepsi, bit of Mountain Dew. What about crab juice?
Fresh coconut.
Yeah, cockroach. Oh, good God. This is bullshit. Like, now we've got, like, again, is it a parody? Are they fighting? Oh, fuck me.
Yeah.
This has got to be parody. You can't do this.
You can't take it
This
seriously.
is fucking ridiculous. They
Yeah,
they just kind of clashed bikes like they were dueling.
I said Jamie Presley was a reasonable actress who'd had a
Had a rough trot.
trot.
Shit-ass actress who's had a rough trot.
Well, I mean, Jesus. There's not a lot of chance to give the character much nuance, but Christ, she's...
Yeah. She's been saddled with nothing. Like, and this is the thing as an actor or an actress. How can you make something of... how can you make a character out of something this shallow?
Yeah. I mean, her entire character has been turn up in your leathers, scowl.
Yep.
That's it.
Put a bit of shit in you, like rings and stuff in your face.
He's barely even had any lines.
Yeah.
But mind you,
But nobody would think this was cool. This is the thing. Nobody.
Oh, Jesus. No, it's pretty poor.
What? Like, she's getting up and down off the bike, like...
But again, it's like you said, the direction and stuff like that. I mean, oh, God. Oh. Get off this fucking shit too. It looks like he's the Flash. It's ludicrous.
Look at his face. It's going like this too.
He's just blown someone's skirt up, of course. Oh, it's definitely not blowing my skirt up, Adam.
So, like, if I was...
There's another mirror one. Take a swig.
If I was producing this, I would just be like after the first day of dailies and I saw this, I'd be like, no, this is not what we're going for. I'd be like, no, look, you can leave.
This
now.
is saving like the worst stuff for the end too.
Yeah, it's even worse than it was at the start. At least at the start, they were legitimate people. Oh, far out. At least at the start, there were legitimate motorbikes, people riding motorbikes.
Yeah.
What this is just CGI fest. You know, like it was just this desperate thing of like we must use CGI for everything.
Yeah. It just looks so bad.
And they're having like a fight, but it's all like in this CGI stuff. It's just terrible.
Okay, so I can see this is the worst part of the movie. No question.
No question. This is just awful. What a way to finish too, Jared. Like we fucked you over by making this shocking movie, but we're going to give you this crap at the end.
Oh, wow. Yeah, this is going to be my obsession over the next 24 to 48 hours is Googling everybody that's involved and hearing what they've had to say about
this. Because, look, again, $40 million goes a long way, Jared.
Well, yeah, well, shit. It doesn't go far in the CGI stakes at this point in time. I mean, that is the peak of, oh, fuck, we can do this with our computers. So let's just fucking do it for...
With shits and giggles,
for
basically.
fucking 5 straight minutes on
this
the film.
Has just been, it's just about to hit the 80-minute mark. I mean, this must be just about done, correct? See, she's still alive.
She's still alive.
The FBI agent who blew the joint up.
She was as close as he was. Oh. Did we just get the Arnie and the Carl Weathers?
Yeah, we kind of did.
Oh, fuck. So you've already kicked me in the balls. You want to stomp on him as well.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to pick a movie
ever again.
At least there's got to be a fucking moratorium.
No,
2 months.
I think you'd straight back on the saddle.
No,
I should go next as well.
No, fuck no.
Fuck, come on.
Your privileges.
Okay, Jared. Look, it's just about ending. What are you giving it?
Oh, it's about a 1.5.
1.5. This is a half.
A half.
Yeah, this is bad. Like, this is one of the worst ones we've seen.
Call me optimistic. Yes,
this is one of the worst.
Maybe it's a 1.
I reckon this is one of the worst movies we've seen.
It's pretty bad. But Adam, you've just treated me far worse than Tubi ever has.
No.
I'm disgusted with you.
No, you watched a movie that wasn't even in focus and you're telling me that I've mistreated you.
Mate, I wish this was out of focus so I didn't have to fucking... I need to go and see the optometrist tomorrow. Talking about fucking rods and cones. Jesus.
I think I've got any left. I think I'm partially blind. Like, I've been blinded by this movie.
I'm looking at people's faces and it's I need sunglasses.
Oh,
like,
fuck. Martin looks orange.
That's too much. It's too much.
Question for you. Oh, no, not question, but you know what I've just realised? I paid $5 for this. Jesus.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I would give you $2.50, but I'm not going to.
We're finishing off with a bit of Nickelback.
Ah, fucking hell.
That was bad.
That was really bad.
All right, look, that was talk. As you can probably tell.
I feel like we should spend the fucking credits apologising for that.
No, I know. That was very, very bad.
I'm not happy.
No, I'm not able.
You seem to just be ready to shake it off and
just
watch the
I'm
next
ready to dive back in, try and sort of redeem myself.
Yeah, okay.
With a new pick.
What are we doing after that?
Do I see Scott Moore, director? Now a director, but he looked like he was in there. Maybe he's a stunt man or something like that. That was really, really bad.
Yeah.
That was really bad.
Yes.
I don't think I can really explain that properly, but that was fucking bad. Like, I would, unless you for some reason got this on DVD, I would just listen to the episode. Don't worry about fucking getting the movie.
God.
Check it out. But that is the end of talk.
Even the episode would be tough, Adam, because it's just going to be us going, oh, my God, what are we doing here?
Yeah. Not our best.
No, you're not allowed to pick, like I said, 2-month minimum.
2 months?
I'm taking control. I'm taking control.
No. I'm back in the saddle.
What are you suggesting?
Back in the saddle in like a week.
On appeal. No.
No, look, I'll tell you what, I'll take a 2-game ban.
You come to me next week.
I'll take a 2-game ban, 3 for trying to sort of fight the charges.
What you've just put me through is a fucking 5-week minimum.
A 5 weeks?
You've been sentenced to fucking
5 weeks for biting.
Well, I'd rather be bitten than fucking watch that. So I think you've just bumped it up to 6.
We'll talk about this, mate.
Okay.
This is not over. That is talk. Keep an eye on the Facebook page for the next movie that we cover. But until then, take it easy, everyone, and we'll catch you all later. Cheers.
Find the podcast at Podomatic or on iTunes. Don't forget to rate and review. Like us on Facebook at Thrill Me Podcast Australia or contact us at thrillme, all one word, all lowercase, at iinet.net.au.